KISS FM.
So I got a question for you. You know, you seem to kind of like you blew up like overnight. You were one of those overnight sensations, but it started a long time ago, and people may not know this with YouTube, as you were doing these covers of all these songs, and you were getting hit after hit after hit, you know, and people clicking on you. So what was that? And I know Ride is huge. What was the first song of yours that played on the radio?
First song that played on the radio, I don't know.
Was it Show Off or was it one of your covers?
I think it was Ride. I mean, they definitely played some of the covers.
What was the first song that you heard of yours on the radio?
Ride.
And where it was Ride?
Yeah, and it was crazy.
Where were you at whenever you heard it?
I think I was in Oklahoma, like passing through on tour last fall. And I don't remember what station it was, but yeah, it was crazy.
I mean, what was that like? Like, were you like... You're at the Taco Bell drive-thru, your song comes on the radio, and you drive off and leave your food there? I mean, what was it like?
I don't know. I hear the song so much, you know, and then just to hear it coming from I always hear it on XM because I listen to XM back home. And,
okay.
Yeah, no, I mean...
I'm just joking.
No, just because it's the same, you know, I don't know the stations everywhere.
Right. So,
but, like, I hear it on there, and it's just... It trips me out because I'll hear the first chord and I'm like, whoa.
That's got to be amazing. That first time you hear your song on the radio, I mean, I can't imagine what it would be like, you know. I mean, I'm sure that you just probably, grin ear to ear, you know, and you're like, and was it right there that you went, I mean, wow, I think I might make it. You know, this might actually happen for me.
I don't know. I just go with the flow.
Yeah?
I'm never trying to make it, just trying to
have fun.
Just trying to have fun and live life, you know.
Okay, nothing wrong with that. Now,
not really. No.
Now, how did you get into music? I mean, what were you a freestyler? What's your background on that? Were you a songwriter?
Yeah, well, my dad was a musician, so growing up, you know, I was around music a lot, and I didn't really plan on pursuing music professionally. I just kind of started doing the YouTube thing for fun, and now I'm here.
So
honestly, it's kind of a fate kind of thing. It felt right, and I just kept making music, and then I decided to write some original music, and people really reacted and connected with it, and now I'm able to tour all around the country, and it's a humbling experience for me.
I can imagine. Now, if you weren't doing music, what would you be doing?
I'd probably still be working at LA Fitness in Texas.
So you were like a personal trainer or some sort?
No, I just sold gym memberships, you know.
Oh, okay. Well,
sold
you could have lied to me, you know. I mean, I would have bought it, you know. I saw a picture of you. Tommy was like,
yeah,
and it's not gay, but Tommy's like, dude, look at this dude with his shirt off, and I'm like, that looks a lot like me without my shirt on.
Yeah, that was last summer. I was working out. Yeah. I had time. It's hard to work out on the road now.
Oh, I can't imagine, dude.
I try to get it in though, you know. I think I worked out like 5 times this year, so that's good.
Hey, you got a little bit done. You got a little bit done. I can't imagine what that's like. I really can't. But you know, I got to say, the way we found out about you, because you know, here in Amarillo, we're not like other radio stations. We don't, hey, let's look at the chart and what's the chart. Mm-hmm. We're just gonna play the top 40 on the chart and stuff like that.
Right.
We were going through this. We were on Shazam, and there's this tab called Explore, which you've probably seen.
Yeah, we talked.
And I looked at it, and I was like it was like number like 20, I think, on there, and I went, what is this? I'm on the chart looking for it. I can't find it on the chart, and I'm like, this is someone's playing this song, and it's not our competition, but someone's playing this song, or they're catching it somewhere, and we need to look into this. So we found it. We found it on newmusicserver.com. We downloaded it, and we put it on the air. And I kid you not, dude, the next day you were number 1 most Shazammed in Amarillo.
Dang.
And the Panhandle. And
that's awesome. I appreciate that.
That song Ride stayed at number 1 most Shazammed in our area for like 9 weeks straight.
Damn.
It was insane, dude.
That's crazy. It's getting hot. It's getting hot.
Get hot in her.
I'm thinking about the show tonight, you know?
Wisconsin. Is it like just a name that you know?
Is, but
I know.
I'll tell you. I mean, it's a play on my last name. I have a hyphenated name, and when I was in 7th grade, this girl wrote me a note and called me Joe SoMo. My full name is Joseph Summers Morales, so
right,
with a SOMO. And I thought that was cool, so I made like an AIM screen name. Remember AIM?
Right.
Mm-hmm. Yeah.
And then when I got to high school, I played football, and it's just too long of a name for the coaches to be yelling at. And so my coach started calling me that, and really it was just guys that called me SoMo. So if you listen to my song Back to the Start, I say the girl whispered in my ear, call me SoMo. Because that's kind of the moment that I know. If they call me Joseph, they probably knew me before all this.
Right.
They call me SoMo. It's
That's
after.
cool.
And now it's a common name on Google.
Yeah.
And matter of fact, there is a little town, like I said, in Wisconsin. Maybe you pass through and say, "Hey, SoMo."
Yeah, a lot of people thought I was, I guess, from Southern Missouri because
That makes
SoMo,
sense.
but-
Yeah, that makes sense. Now I had another question for you that just left my mind. Actually, it was a good question too. What was it? Man, I can't remember. Oh, Tommy, what were we just talking about?
He took his jacket off.
There was the
And
jacket
then-
part. Man, I had a good question and it just totally left my mind.
I tell you what, though, Amarillo is so excited to have you here. I mean, since day one when we announced it, there were already listeners saying, "Man, you guys should bring," and somebody called you by your real name on our Facebook.
Yes.
They're like, "You should bring him to Amarillo," and I'm like, "If you only knew."
And there was my question right there. Now, do you have like family and friends here in Amarillo?
Not here, no. I can't remember if my grandpa was born here or some. I feel
Like,
like
you
I
have a
have some
connection to
connection to
Amarillo
Amarillo.
some way,
Yeah,
right?
yeah. So I can't remember. I'm so bad about.
But you got like
Dates and
roots
stuff.
of some sort here in
Yeah,
Amarillo,
I feel-
Texas.
I
He's
feel
from
like I do.
Texas.
I'm from Texas.
Yeah.
We're all family.
He's a Texas boy. You see that? I'm so proud of it. I got it. I got it on my arm right there.
I mean,
Made
that's
in
all.
Texas.
Yeah, I was thinking about getting one of those.
Well,
My mom said no when I was like 18.
Hey, we got a couple artists in town. We can hook it up after the show, bro.
Yeah, we
can
you
all
a
get
tattoo.
tattoos.
We
Oh,
all get
man.
matching tattoos. That'd be nice, man. We can do it. We can just get drunk and just go just make a mistake.
Dude, we
you know?
could we'll just put "Ride" real big on everybody's back.
I'm so down, dude.
You know
we
what's
can put
funny?
the album date too. Y'all gotta go
I'm
shirtless in
so
the radio
down
station
for that, dude.
for the
You know-
whole time.
Our intern's probably going to get mad about this, but the other night on the show, she goes, "Oh, I can't wait till SoMo comes. I'm going to show up to the venue in a bathing suit." That's what she said. And I said, "So are you going to like write SoMo on your
Well, y'all
belly
gotta-
button and
y'all
one of
have
the
a
O's is
GoPro.
going to be part of the SoMo?"
You gotta GoPro. You should
We
make
got
it
the
a little
GoPro.
documented.
Do a little wet
Thing.
t-shirt contest, something like that. Hey.
Make her do a live stream the whole time.
SoMo said that he wanted to install GoPro cams all over his house. I heard you say that.
No, I have a security system. I'm getting that installed so I can see my dogs and
Right,
watch out.
right.
Watch out.
I feel you. I feel you.
God. Oh my God, that hurt. Okay.
GoPros, yeah.
SoMo, man, it's been awesome talking to you. It really
Thank you.
has.
Thanks for having me.
Tonight's
Yeah.
gonna be huge, dude. It really is. For everyone listening right now, this is the man right here. He's our headliner, SoMo, hitting the stage tonight, Midnight Rodeo. Tickets, yes, the pre-sale sold out, but you can still get them at the door. Doors open at 8:00. Come out there. Let's have a good time. 18
there
and up.
early.
Yep, I'd get there early, get your spot, and let's just have some fun. It's been great. We did a little meet and greet here, and I think everyone's just really taking a liking to you. So
Thanks, man.
Is there a way that we can end the interview with like some kind of a cappella or song, bro? Come on, we've been waiting for this.
do you
Yeah,
got
I mean-
do you got something?
Yeah.
I mean,
what
I've
do y'all want me to?
got Ride in the system, but I don't think I have an
Just
instrumental.
throw some a cappella out there.
All right.
do your
SoMo
thing, man.
tonight.
I just woke up.
Midnight
I've been on
Rodeo.
demand.
You
This
haven't-
is
you
what
haven't
you're gonna
drank your juice
hear.
yet. You haven't drank
Here we
your
go.
juice. Go for it.
I'll just do the ride thing.
All right.
Whoa, 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 yeah. Whoa, 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 yeah. Oh. No, 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 no. I was gonna say Amarillo, but it didn't come out.
It's all right. There it is.
I'm still feeling it.
Yeah!
You know what? One thing I can tell just from that right there is you don't use a whole lot of you don't use any electronics on your voice. That's your real voice on that record right there.
Yeah, I mean, I just want to take the time to make a public service announcement.
Go for it.
Everything that you hear nowadays that is produced is going to have some sort of vocal effect on your vocals. And yes, we put a little bit of auto-tune on my voice, but yes, I can really sing it. And in the studio, I try to sing everything without the assistance of auto-tune, because you can turn auto-tune on, and that's where you get a lot of the people that can't really sing.
Right.
Or they can hold a note, but they get in the studio and you can turn auto-tune on and it helps you and gives you this new confidence to sing. But everything I do, I try to track without it first, and then then you can add the effect and make things perfect. But
Dude, what I heard right there, that was just like what the song sounded like.
Yeah.
That was exactly the same right there. That was
Do you
identical.
speak
You
other
did a good
languages?
job.
No, I mean, no.
No?
I want to speak Spanish. My
I mean,
dad
because that would
speaks
be
Spanish,
great
but-
if you could do Riot in Spanish.
Hey, I might have already recorded a ride.
I'll print out the lyrics and maybe you could do it on stage tonight.
He may have just dropped a hint to you, dude. I'll tell you one language he does speak. He speaks this language. He talks dirty, I bet.
Oh, watch out, ladies!
Tonight's the show. 8 o'clock, doors open, Midnight Rodeo.
Write SoMo on your belly button tonight.
Be
See
there.
y'all.
I'm that flight that you get on. International.
KISS FM.